Hey guys, welcome back to Think Beautiful, the channel where I chronicle all of Meghan Markle's debacles. And wow, here she is popping up at Paris Fashion Week. Now, in this episode, I'm going to tell you why I think she is there. And it's something I have mentioned in a past video. I'm pretty sure I know what's going on here. But secondly, of course, because it's Meghan Markle we are talking about, she has done something so wrong, so bad, and it is so off. This is terrible. Wow. So let's get started with this. We got this People magazine article. Of course, People magazine are talking all about this. Meghan Markle makes her first ever appearance at Paris Fashion Week in very luxe look. And this is what you need to know. She made her debut October 4. The Duchess of Sussex was a regular, so used to be like 10 years ago, a regular at New York and Toronto fashion events during her time on Suits, if anyone could ever remember that. Next week, Meghan and Harry will travel to New York City to accept Project Healthy Minds Joke of the Year Award, Humanitarians of the Year. Clearly, they have paid a lot of money for that award because, as I also reported, the last winner of that award paid the company $1 million. Yeah, okay. So Meghan Markle is in Paris. Now she's there with her best friend, Marcus Anderson. I bet they're having a lovely girls' weekend over there. Now, I'm not sure exactly what she's laughing at here. I'd love to know because she always laughs at people inappropriately. Maybe someone hurt themselves or something. But anyway, you can see Marcus is there with her. Here they are at a hotel as well. I think this is the Hotel Plaza Athénée, something like that. But anyway, this is what happened. Meghan Markle is making her first appearance. Yes, we know. So she attended the Balenciaga show at the annual event, wearing a white, oversized, on brand cape over a button down shirt of the same color. She loves shirts. She loves oversized. This is just a match made in heaven. If only it was beige. Meghan paired the light attire with black pointed toe heels, and she kept her hair in a slicked back bun. It's the only way she looks half decent. Honestly, just get that hair off your face. It doesn't even matter if you've washed it or not, it's just out of the way. A spokesperson for Meghan, which is actually Meghan, tells people she attended the Balenciaga show in support of Pier Paolo Piccioli, who recently assumed the role of creative director for the house. Oh, okay. So she's best friends with this guy, is she? Let's take a look at that in a moment. Over the years, the Duchess has worn a number of designs by Pier Paolo. Really? Okay. They have worked closely together. Oh, have they now? Collaborating on designs for key moments on the world stage. Oh, wow. Why haven't I heard of Meghan and this guy before? They add of Meghan and Piccioli. She has long admired his craftsmanship and modern elegance. And tonight was no different. This sounds exactly like Meghan wrote this. This evening reflects the culmination of many years of artistry and friendship. See how she just inserts herself into this immediately. She's friends with him. She's latching on to his achievements. And it's reflected in her support for his new creative chapter at Balenciaga. So, like I always have to do with Meghan, is I have to fact check the heck out of this. So it says here she's worn a number of designs by Pier Paolo. Okay. All right. Well, let's just take a look at that, shall we? Because they met up and I don't know, they were all huggy and kissy and what have you. But this guy, he used to be the creative director of Valentino. Now, that was from 2008 to 2024. So, did Meghan Markle wear any designs from Valentino in those years? Because it says she wore a number of them? Well, I found two. I can only find two outfits she's worn. This one here she wore at the Invictus Games in 2022. Another oversized white thing. Nothing special, honestly. It doesn't fit with the theme of Invictus, though. I have to say, this is a sporting event. You can look smart. You don't need to look like this. The other outfit I could see that she wore that was designed by this designer is this one here from her Morocco visit in 2019. Now, that is all I can find. So I'm sorry, but that is not a number of designs. That is two. If you're looking for the number, it's a big fat two. All right, pretty dismal if you ask me. So let's not exaggerate the friendship, shall we? Now, while we're talking about this dress, I thought we might as well reminisce because this was actually a terrible day for Meghan. She got put in her place. So I think if she wants us to recall these designs, let me help you out with this because we got this moment. Now, here's Meghan being told not to step on the red carpet because you are not a blood royal. Get the heck off the red carpet. This was so embarrassing for her. Prince Harry's wife, I love how she gets called in this article, Prince Harry's wife, Meghan Markle, was reportedly not allowed to walk the red carpet along with her husband, Prince Harry, in a suspicious moment during the couple's royal trip to Morocco. It happened in 2019 when Meghan and Harry landed in the Casablanca airport. They were received by the British ambassador and his wife and later brought to the red carpet event. When Harry stepped out of the car and was brought to the red carpet to inspect a guard of honor, his then pregnant wife Meghan was quickly stopped by a member of staff. Yes, I did not want her anywhere near that red carpet. I just thought she wanted us to all be reminded of that if she's saying what a great friend she is. Now, the article says here, while this marked Meghan's debut at Paris Fashion Week, she was a familiar face at New York and Toronto Fashion Weeks during her suits years. Now, this was like 10 years ago we're talking about here. Now, first of all, I cannot find any evidence of her ever attending a Toronto Fashion Week event. So if you find one, please let me know, but I cannot see it. She certainly has attended New York Fashion Week before, but like I said, it's 10 years ago. So why is Meghan suddenly attending Paris Fashion Week? I'm going to tell you what I think because this is a clue. Now, this is obviously Anna Wintour meeting Meghan Markle on the red carpet. Now, the funny thing with this is this video was taken knowing that this introduction was going to happen. Meghan wanted us to see this. And if you ask me, the reason Meghan is even in Paris has a lot to do with Anna and not so much Anna's influence. Because as I said last month, Meghan wants her cover of American Vogue. She wants it bad. And the best way to do that is to associate herself with fashion. Because honestly, only like 4 weeks ago, we got this news. Vogue names Chloe Malley as Anna Wintour's successor at magazine's US edition. So only a few weeks after Anna Wintour has left Vogue, we suddenly see Meghan at Fashion Week. Yeah, this is all about getting on side with Chloe and flexing her fashion angle. So this is what I think. Her meeting Anna was a bit like I don't even need to know you anymore, Anna, because I am going to get on that cover. Anna has nothing to do with choosing the cover anymore. It is all down to Chloe. So I can only hope that Chloe holds out and doesn't let Meghan on the cover. Come on, Chloe, you can do it. Meghan is fighting hard though. You mark my words, over the next few months, we will see a lot more of Meghan in the fashion space. And in the next 12 months, if we have not seen Meghan on the cover, Chloe would have held out. That is just my opinion, but that is why I think she is in Paris. You can go and watch my other video about that, but that is what I think is going on. Now, as I mentioned in the introduction as well, we're talking about Meghan Markle here. So nothing is normal. She has to do something weird and creepy, allegedly. This is my opinion, but this is in bad taste, if you ask me, because look at this reel. So this is her walking along. This is very much like the Balenciaga campaign. She's gotten the idea from that, where you show the perspective from your angle and you're walking and you're looking for stuff or what have you. But it's this last part of the video that is weird and creepy and gross, to be really honest. So this shows Meghan Markle in the car driving past this bridge in Paris. So I put this into ChatGPT because I like to get my facts and I also like to show you guys the receipts. So this photo shows the Pont Alexandre 3 in Paris. So when I have a look at that, it's here, and you can see that Meghan in her little chauffeur-driven car is about in that position where her big fat head is, okay? So you can see that here, it matches up. That is the angle that she's given us. That is what you can see. These statues are very prominent, so ChatGPT knows exactly that that's what it is. But that's not the creepy bit. The creepy bit is when you see whereabouts that bridge is in relation to the tunnel where Princess Diana passed away. And if you have a look on Google Maps, she is so close to that tunnel. She is only 1.1 kilometers away. It is a 4-minute car drive. So I'm going to put it out there that it is incredibly likely that she drove through that tunnel. And not because she was on her way somewhere, in my opinion, it is because she wanted to go through that tunnel. She wanted to pretend almost, I guess, to be Princess Diana. That is so weird. But actually, the stranger thing is, why would you post that? Why would you want us all to know that? And what does Harry think about this? Because we all know how Harry feels about his mother and the passing, and this is not a healthy thing. So you are just about to be presented with Humanitarian of the Year. Someone who has empathy, someone who cares for others, who puts others before themselves. And you do this to your own husband? I don't have any words for that. That is so wrong. Harry must be freaking out right now. He's so protective of her for whatever reason, and he would now be wondering, oh my gosh, are the paps going to chase her? Like, this is not good for his mental health. You are getting a humanitarian award from Project Healthy Minds, and this is what you're doing. This is your behavior. So this is creepy AF. I don't like this. This is terrible juju. I don't know. Something is wrong with Meghan Markle, in my opinion. That is not something that you do. That is not healthy. And it's certainly not helping Prince Harry, who needs all the help he can get. So, guys, let me know your thoughts on this. Is this Meghan Markle trying to get the cover of Vogue? Because I'm pretty sure it is. And is what Meghan is doing with this tunnel video, is that a good idea? Is that why she's posting this, for us all to know that she went through the tunnel? Wow. But guys, thank you so much for listening. Please like and subscribe, and I'll keep these videos coming. Thank you. Bye.